Each passing day, there's less and less of the Hard Rock left. That's led some Canal Street businesses to ask when the road might be reopened. They say answers have been hard to come by, but Danny Monteverdi got some today.
The three towers on top of the Hard Rock that loomed over Canal Street for months are gone. Debris that hung off the hotel has also been cleared away from the upper floors. The ground is where piles of mangled metal, chunks of concrete, and steel have wound up. While there's less and less of the Hard Rock, a key question for Canal Street business owners remains. When will the road reopen?
That's the problem. We're not hearing anything.
David Rubenstein's family has owned a clothing store on Canal for decades.
95 years.
He says they've seen good times and bad, but nothing like the Hard Rock collapse.
The war, the depression, I can tell you everything, but they had communication.
Rubenstein says that's what's lacking from the Hard Rock's developers and the city, especially after many business owners say they've received conflicting reports about what will happen and when.
That is the most frustrating. We need the plan too. She needs the plan, the city needs the plan. Just tell us what you're doing.
He says he doesn't know why Riverbound Canal hasn't reopened given its condition.
I went down this morning, the street is broom clean like it is here. You know, so there's one truck in the middle, which I don't know, so I don't understand the reasoning.
While 1031 Canal Development is responsible for taking care of and paying for the demolition, City Hall says they're hopeful some streets could reopen soon. A spokesperson tells us there are several essential tasks directly related to the collapse that must be completed before traffic can reopen. Ideally, we could reopen Riverbound Canal Street in the very near future. It's likely we could reopen South Rampart Street in both directions at that time. Business owners like Rubenstein say that can't happen fast enough since customers consider Canal's closure a barrier to business.
They have to have access to come down. They can't be sending them out to Lakeside.
Danny Monteverdi, Eyewitness News.
We asked 1031 Canal Development for an update on its timeline. They did not get back to us in time for this broadcast.